step down into darkness, open my eyes and let me see beauty that made this heart adore you, hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. King of all days, oh so highly exalted, glorious in heaven above. Humbly you came to the earth you created, and all for love's sake you became poor. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God, you're all together.
My name is Channabel Latham-Morris. I'm the mom of Jamal Charlton Morris, who passed away 10 months ago. Senselessly, a horrific accident. He was hit while riding his bike in Philadelphia where he lived. Since Jamal's passing, my life has never been the same, and I do not expect it will be the same, because losing a child changes everything. Changes how when you get up in the morning, it changes how you go to bed at night. It changes you totally. Your perspective on life's change. And I sit back and I keep saying, Jamal was a gift to me. And I keep saying it, Jamal was a gift. How have I used that gift? God gave him to me and he took him from me. But Jamal is, the gift that I receive is still alive. And how so? I get up every morning, Jamal is in, the first thing I think about is Jamal before I go to bed at night. My morning weekend, Jamal, I laugh, I cry, Jamal is there. More so than when he was alive. His spirit is always with me. But I want to talk about the gift that God gave me of my son. Having lost Jamal, I know today that the time what we spend complaining and moaning and arguing and querying things, we have to be more appreciative of who we are and what God has made us to be and how we can affect other people's life. Jamal is gone, but because he was a gift, he has left this world giving gifts. And I just want to say what's remarkable with my son being here. The first, not only had he given away his organs, but the first person who sent me a card to thank me for the gift of life was the person who received his heart. Just imagine losing a child and hearing from someone who received his heart in his absence. That tells me that that gift that God gave me is still here. Oh, we donated all his organs, his kidney, his liver, his pancreas, his aorta, tissues. 50 people would be benefiting from Jamal being here. So I just want to say that I have to be mourning, and my son would live with me forever. But on the other hand, I am joyful for what has happened since my son's passing. I'm joyful and I have great gratitude because that gift of life that has been taken is continually given. What has happened since Jamal passed in? Legislation has changed. Did I know that I would be going to Philadelphia to help to change how people ride their bikes and help to change legislation? Legislation has passed in Philadelphia so that people riding their bikes, there would be red light cameras in the street, that as you ride your bike, there's or a car, whatever you're riding, that camera is going to pick you up. So if that camera was in place when Jamal was here, we would have known today who killed him, how the accident happened. But that's not going to be the case anymore because the change has come, and I helped to do that. And would that have happened had Jamal not passed? No. Next week I'm going to be at a conference where I'm going to tell the story of Jamal to help make legislation even more stronger and put new ones in place in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is where Jamal lived. He went to Drexel University. He loved Philadelphia. That's where he wanted to be. So that's where the changes are happening right now. Where am I going now that he's gone? What am I going to do to keep my son's legacy alive? We've started a foundation, Jamal C. Morris Foundation, and one of the main features for this foundation is to educate African American students. We're going to help them to become engineers. Jamal went to Drexel University. He loved Drexel University, made lots of friends there, and we're going to help deserving, promising African American young people to go to Drexel University to become engineers. Would this have happened any other way? So I keep going back to say Jamal was a gift to me, and it's a gift that would keep on giving even in his absence. One of the key things that I would like to see happen is organ donation. We do not, in my community, the African American community, organ donation is not something that we gravitate to, but that's something that we need to do because we are here only for a time. And it's great to know that when we are gone, we could help to save other people's lives. So one of the things that I'm promoting heavily is organ donation. So if you're not an organ donor, I think that's something we should consider seriously about doing. So what I have learned through this 10 months not having my son is that love never dies. Never loves that. Because I think I love my son more now when he's gone than when he was alive because he has so much to do. Jamal was a wonderful person, quiet individual, loved his friends, loved people. And I know that I will be grieving for a lifetime because this grief goes on. Even in the midst of me laughing and having a good time, my son is right there. I'm still grieving the loss of my only child. So a grief, I would always be grieving. I would always be grieving. I would always be grieving because this is a lifetime. As long as I'm on this earth, I would be grieving the loss of my only child and the way he was taken out of this world. So at Thanksgiving, when I sat at the table and there was no one in that chair, I just got up from that chair and left the house. Where did I go? I went to the mall and spent money. I went shopping. Did it give me satisfaction? No, because I had to come back home. But at that moment, I jumped up because I could not sit at that table without looking at the chair that my son would have been in. An empty chair. But I know one thing I've said, because I know deep sorrow, I know unspeakable joy, because Jamal gave me so much joy in my life, so much joy. 27 years of joy. So I'm grateful today for who I am, what has changed in my life because of the loss of my son. I am not the same person I was prior to his death. I am a new person with a new vision and new dreams and new vision to keep my son's legacy alive. And that's my mission. That's what I intend to do, keep Jamal's legacy alive. And I'm grateful to God for all he has been doing and what he is pushing me to do, and I'll keep doing it. So keep praying for me. because there's a lot of work that I have to do. God bless you.